How's it going, folks? Here's the land tax of the current rate. You guys can go through it. Alright, this is the Victoria. There's no fake news. That's the State Revenue Office. Alright, this is from the website. Now, I made a video like a moment ago and I didn't upload it because I started to realize there's actually a lot bigger picture than that. Now, obviously, we only think about those who owns a property, right? Now, it's depending on the land worth, the size, and the area, the zone where you currently stay at, right? But the more I look into it, it's actually a lot bigger picture, alright? So, if it's a vacant land, right now I'm driving past Epping Plaza. There's this massive vacant land, left, right and center, same as the Melbourne market as well, right? Now, God knows how much acres we're going to talk about here. There's going to be land tax way overvalued of this $3 million that is listed, as you can see here. I'm driving at the moment, so I can't tell you what's the actual percentage. It's 2 something percentage, right? And the next 10 years, you're going to play on top, all right? Now, obviously, those who owns those land that I just mentioned can be a big investor or tycoon or whatever. That means they have to speed it up and build it up, right? X, Y, and Z, if it gets to that stage, right? But what about the normal citizen, such as like, would that be classified absentee before we jump into that topic? Because, like, the land is not being built. It's just in there, hasn't been built. Would it be classified absentee? Alright. The absentee tax rate is even crazier. I'm not going to say how much it is because I'm not going to flick on my phone. But when I essentially made the video this morning about it, I was focusing on warehouses such as like industrial area. Now, industrial area, right, or suburban or the pocket of area, I'll only speak on those who are maybe like 10 or 10k radius away from the city. That pocket, all of them is going to shut down. Because essentially you're going to pay more than 3 million or 2 million. How can you run, a landlord can sustain the business like that? Paying that much money. And not only just that, for a lot of money. Alright? Also the fact that many warehouses will shut, like the massive ones. When I go through a real commercial estate, you can talk about hundreds to thousands to acres. Landlord's gonna cry. They can get their rent, how much it is, maybe 120k or whatever, but they have to pay maintenance fees and everything. Land tax, council rate and everything. And this is going to be the end of manufacturing in that type of area. Those who survive through it, the goods is going to skyrocket. And it's going to be another inflation hit. But what about you think of farmlands? How is this going to impact? Farmland. Or, it's just gonna hit and squeeze everyone. Their holiday house, their beach house, country house, their big pocket of land. It's gonna cop everyone this time. This time, the one we talk about like small houses or just a 500 square meter. Those are the people have to manage it through, even if they pay 5,000 or 7,000 or 10,000, right? And I'm not saying it's easy. Everyone has their, how they save money or how they earn their income. But the business, the owner of the business, is no second chance. And what if, let's just say, the land tax compensate these houses, let's just say, because they didn't pay or they couldn't sell the property or whatever. So the government can rezone it and make it residential or make it whatever to suit their needs. This is why I say the Victoria or countries has this sort of policy. It's at the end of the day, the government has in control and change whatever they want. One of the biggest sacrifices is the one who has the biggest plot of land.